What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Playmaker Pod. I'm your host, Isaac. This is co-host, Joseph. Game 3 went down last night in South Beach, and pretty much Denver controlled the game throughout. Big time win for Denver. They really couldn't afford to take this loss right here. They went down after dropping game 2, and they took care of business. So, what what do you think as you're watching this game?
Well, what is it called? Caleb Martin had another horrendous game. Well, not really horrendous, but he hasn't really been the same Caleb Martin that he was in the Eastern Conference Finals. So that was a big loss for them. And then Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, like I said in the last episode, I don't think you can count on them to be consistent. And then Max Strus this game shot 1 for 7 from the field, and Gabe Vincent shot a 2 for 10. Even Bam shot 7 for 21. It wasn't really a good night for him. He got 17 rebounds, but yeah, and then in this game, what is it called? Denver's size really mattered this game. Like Miami, they could put all the effort they wanted, but it was pretty much no. They couldn't get any rebounds other than Bam. Like Nikola Jokic had 21 rebounds. Jamal Murray even had 10. Michael Porter 7. Aaron Gordon 10. Yeah, it wasn't even close in terms of the rebounding numbers. But yeah, then Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. I forgot. I think they're the first teammates in finals history to have both triple doubles. So yeah, that's pretty insane right there already. And then Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler looks pretty. In this game especially, he looks tired. Like he just looks like he's running out of gas.
It's caught up to him.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah.
And then Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, like I mentioned in the last episode, didn't actually fucking foul like 80 times last time. Where he had to give up like 15 points.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything special, but not fouling is good enough.
Screw the game up. Yeah, he did a screw the game up for him again.
Yeah, then Christian Braun had a pretty good game off the bench, the rookie. Yeah, 15 points in 19 minutes. Denver pretty much had control of this game. After with like 5 minutes left in the second quarter for the rest of the game, Denver really had control. Miami always is that thing where they keep it close, so it's like a 10-point game, a 9-point game, but then Jamal Murray would hit a couple shots, and then Jokic was unstoppable, like unguardable. Like every time Jokic wanted to score, he was gonna score. Like he just can't stop him. Like especially even Bam. Bam was getting fucking cooked. Like Bam couldn't even stand on his own 2 feet sometimes. So yeah,
he can't really do anything about it, man.
Yeah, and then Denver did a way better job of not letting Jamal Murray switch on to Jimmy Butler, because that's all Jimmy Butler's been doing this whole series to try to score. He's been trying to get a switch on Jamal Murray. That's the mismatch for him. Mm-hmm. But Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. did a really good job. Aaron Gordon's been doing a really good job defending Jimmy Butler this whole series. Jimmy Butler has a negative plus minus when Aaron Gordon's guarding him. So it's been pretty. Aaron Gordon's basically locked him up whenever he's guarding him. The only time Jimmy Butler's really been able to like take over the games is when he gets like Jamal Murray on him. And even Jokic, because Jokic is pretty like Jokic is not gonna be able to guard Jimmy Butler all over the place. He's too slow. Mm-hmm. He's not athletic enough. But everybody else really has done a good job. But yeah, Christian Braun was really good. Had a really big game. I believe he had a pretty good fourth quarter too. But yeah, he was really the difference maker in this game off the bench for the Nuggets. Like yeah, obviously Jamal Murray and Jokic got triple doubles, but Braun was really the third best player after that. And Jamal Murray had a really good bounce back game after having a pretty like it was alright. He had 18 points, 10 assists, but this was like triple double. So the triple double was like they let him get a rebound at the last minute of the game. So
yeah, he barely snagged it. Yeah.
Yeah, he barely got it, but yeah, Kevin Love also was getting cooked in this game too. Like he only got 16 minutes. Last game they played him like 25 minutes. Yeah, and then Cody Zeller, they still played him 5 minutes. He didn't do absolutely nothing in those 5 minutes though. Like nothing.
Yeah,
he just got
like absolutely zero, bro. I'm looking at the stat line. It's literally 5.58 minutes.
Yeah, what is it called? As soon as he got into the game, he just got. I'm pretty sure Jokic scored on him like 3 straight possessions, and he fouled, and Zeller fouled Jokic. So there was like no point. Yeah. It was something like that. But yeah, the depth getting really bad now, because essentially the only guys you basically have an 8-man rotation right now. And none of these guys, they don't have any bigs other than they don't have any bigs that they can actually trust playing in the game when Jokic is on the court other than Bam. So whenever Jokic is on the, they basically have to play Bam the whole game. He basically did play the whole game. He played 40 minutes. Jokic just played the whole game too, though. So really, yeah, you're gonna have to figure something out there. Yeah, like the Nuggets aren't really that deep either. Like they're really not that deep either. They're only an 8-man rotation too, but they just have more size.
Yeah,
a lot more size. Like it even showed in that Lakers series. Like that Lakers series, whenever they played against teams that had size, they usually struggle with Lakers. And the Nuggets, obviously, the Nuggets had size. Like Golden State, they really don't have size because Looney, they didn't even play Looney basically that series. They basically decided after they went down, after like game 2, they didn't even play Looney anymore. And then Draymond Green, he's considered a big man, but it's not like he doesn't bring size.
He's only 6'7". Yeah,
yeah,
he's only 6'7".
And the Memphis series, like Jaren Jackson Jr., but then Tillman was their starting center. He's 6'7". He was their starting center. He's 6'7". So
yeah,
that's not even. Yeah, that's not. They were missing Steven Adams, Brandon Clark. Then they would have size, but yeah, they didn't have any size in that series either. But yeah, the Nuggets probably had the most size. They're probably the most consistent team in the playoffs too, other than the Heat. Like,
because every other team, they were inconsistent. Denver's only lost 2 games. Well, up until this game 2, that only lost 2 games up until this point. They lost 3 games this whole run. So yeah, they've been really consistent all the way throughout.
Miami has now lost their last 3 home games in the playoffs too. So yeah, they haven't really, as recently, they haven't been good at home. I lost the 2 games to Boston.
Just been kicking in, the same way they did early on in the playoffs.
Yeah. So game 4 is going to be really important for them because if they lose game 4, this series is over probably because I don't think. I don't see the Nuggets blowing a 3-1 lead if they have a 3-1 lead because they may have a bad game, but they'll probably come back firing out the way they did in this game. So I don't really. So yeah, if they lose game 4, it's pretty much over for Miami. So Miami's gonna have to really go hard for game 4 because they need it bad.
It'll probably end in like 5 or 6 if they can't get it done.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for them because they have to go game 4 in Miami. They lose it and they're down 3-1 and they have to go back to Denver. That's tough.
Yeah. I know, they were lucky just to get that 1 win. I'll tell you, that was the first time Denver had lost at home in this whole entire playoff run.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure before that Denver won like 7 games in a row in the playoffs too. So eventually.
Yeah, I tell you, the reason why Phoenix beat them, it took like Devin Booker to shoot 80% just to get a slight victory against them. And then KD to go off for also like 30 plus in those 2 games that they won.
Yeah, so Miami needs to. I don't think they're getting Tyler Hero back either because Spoelstra said that Tyler Hero hasn't been cleared for any activity at all. So not even practice.
Yeah,
so I don't think
it's probably not gonna come back.
Maybe if the series gets like 6 or 7, maybe he'll come back. But I don't know how rusty Tyler Hero's gonna be.
I was about to say that.
I don't even know if you want to throw him in. Like if it's like game 6 or some shit, or even game 7, I don't think you'd be. I wouldn't be that willing to throw him in like in game 7 because that's like his first game since his injury. So I don't know. I don't know how he would play.
He would have to go, bro. You would have to trust him to go absolutely freaking nuclear one of those 2 games. Like just have it be the spark that team needs, and then. If they're down, like as soon as Denver gets to 3 wins, and Tyler Hero is cleared, what's the risk in throwing him in? Whether you're down 3-1, as long as he's cleared, right? Obviously, you don't want to force him to play, but if you're down 3-1, might as well try to throw him in, give yourself a shot. 3-2, 3-3. You gotta, oh man, because who knows, bro? That could be what they need. And in a do or die situation, you got to be willing to freaking take that risk.
Yeah, they need some more depth. Well, they really don't. They need another big man is what they really need. So,
yeah, no, for real. Oh man, yeah, I'm surprised I've been able to freaking hold up for this long without a big. Because it's just been Bam, pretty much just Bam. I don't know how you trust Cody Zeller and Kevin Love out there.
Yeah. Even if they had PJ Tucker still, PJ Tucker was getting, whenever the 76ers played the Nuggets, he was giving Jokic problems defensively. just because it's not somebody that Jokic was used to guarding. Used to guarding him like a little small dude like him. So they probably would have been pretty good too. They saw Tucker, but obviously Tucker's in Philadelphia. But,
a little bit.
Yeah. They have really no big man at all. So it's just tough. Like even if they had like Victor Oladipo and Tyler Hero are both small too, so even if they had both of them, it would be more deeper though. Like if they had Oladipo, if they still had Oladipo, I don't think Caleb Martin would have had that much of an effect in the playoffs because I'm pretty sure Oladipo would have got the minutes over him.
He would have taken the minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
And Tyler Hero for sure, he would have taken the minutes. That's pretty much saying goodbye to Caleb Martin and Duncan Robinson.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those two guys wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
It might have just been the same thing.
Yeah, they're gonna need a big game from Strush and Vincent because it's pretty tough to win when those guys.
Well, they don't do anything. Yeah, they don't do anything. Be for real. Because I mean, you could probably. I mean, you've seen this whole run that Jokic is gonna show up. That's not gonna be a problem. You've seen that Jamal Murray, for the most part, is gonna show up. Even though Game 2 is kind of a mid performance, every other game he's shown up though.
Yeah.
So yeah, you literally need everybody in Miami to step it up. Literally everyone needs to go full on board because Denver is not that team that you could afford to like mess around with it. I'd say they've been consistent all the way throughout, and they're hungry for that first ring.
Even when Jokic shoots bad, he still doesn't have a bad game because somehow he still gets like 10 assists and like 15 rebounds. So even if he has a game where it's like impossible for Jokic to play terrible in a game because he can shoot he can like shoot super shitty, but then he could have like 15 assists, 0 turnovers, and like 15 rebounds. So it's really not a bad game if you look at it like that. So you really can't have a bad game. So that's tough.
Yeah,
that's already tough right there.
That line yesterday was crazy. What was it, like 30, 20, and 10?
Yeah, 30, 20, 10, yeah.
God,
pretty crazy,
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like Jokic, as soon as he gets anywhere close to the rim, it's automatic. Mostly automatic. Like he misses maybe like 1 or 2 shots a game from that range. Like it's like,
oh yeah, inside.
Puts over them, so it's like impossible to guard that.
It's like, especially when you got Bam. Oh, I mean, how tall is he? What, like 6'9"? He's not really the tallest setter. Yeah, he's not really the tallest setter either. Or I'd say anybody else that you throw on him either, they're not able to guard that.
The only guy that maybe has a chance of guarding him is Giannis. Giannis is pretty lengthy enough that he could guard him. But that's like a top 3 player in the NBA. So yeah.
What about Embiid? We're robbed of that matchup earlier because Embiid ducked it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Embiid too. Embiid and Giannis are probably the only chance to even have a chance to guard Jokic a little bit.
Like a prime Dwight Howard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, prime Dwight Howard as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the reason why I bring that up, right? Because they had I think it was Dwight Howard who said it, where they kind of brought up the debate of like prime Dwight versus Nikola Jokic, and Dwight Howard said he was gonna dominate every single play with a smile on his face or something like that.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh man, that brings up an interesting debate. Because I think prime Dwight would be able to guard him. The only problem, though, is that Dwight Howard couldn't score outside the paint either. So, man, if they were to,
I think Jokic would get cooked by Dwight Howard just because just how strong Dwight Howard is. Even Jokic is pretty strong. Yeah. Jokic's defense is not, like, outstanding. Like, it's not as terrible as people think it is, but it's not outstanding. But
you think Dwight Howard would have cooked him in his prime?
Yeah, in his prime, at his peak, I think he would have been able to guard him. Jokic probably would have started at least the stat line. I don't think Jokic would have just been like, oh, Dwight Howard's guarding me, I can't score anymore. He would
have found a way to get something off.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, prime Dwight with the double arm sleeves, yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Only player like in confidence that I think would actually be able to guard Jokic is Hakeem and Dwight. Those are the only 2 guys I think could have guarded. I could actually guard Jokic and actually make him like a little bit useless other than his passing. Because his passing you can't ignore his passing.
Facilitate everything, yeah. And you can't do anything about it either.
Yeah, you can't stop the passing. Unless you have like a fucking 8-foot wingspan, you ain't gonna stop his passing. So
yeah, for real.
But Hakeem and Dwight Howard are the only guys I think that can actually guard him because like maybe Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace is
Shaq?
pretty. Yeah, Shaq too. I think Shaq would get cooked on the perimeter though. Like I don't think.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's
Yeah,
a bit slower.
yeah, he was a bit heavier too and slower, so I don't think he would get cooked on the perimeter. But
Uh-huh.
in the paint, yeah. But yeah, overall, yeah, Miami just needs better performances from Vincent and Struss and Martin because Martin hasn't really been the same. Like Martin, they were hitting some shots in the second quarter, but it wasn't enough. Then Kyle Lowry and Vincent got in the foul trouble early in this game, so
Yeah,
Vincent could. What are you gonna say?
I don't really. Yeah, I was about to say like I don't really trust Kyle Lowry too much at this point. He still
Yeah, I
got
don't.
some minutes this game, but I don't trust him too much. He's on a bad contract too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. To be honest, he should be making now. Yeah, like it's crazy after just one season. Last year was pretty good for them too. Like he was still decent. This series just fell off though.
Yeah, man, that was a bad idea when they gave him that contract because he was already aging when they gave him that contract too. It's not like he was like 31 or something. I'm pretty sure he was like already entering his mid to late 30s.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I don't know what they were expecting with that one.
yeah. I think it was just because they thought they had a chance to win. They thought they had a chance to win now, so they didn't care about the
Yeah.
future. Like, they almost
Well,
made it to the final.
yeah,
They got,
they did, yeah. They
yeah,
almost did too. They were the one seed the entire year. So, I mean, I guess it worked for 1 year. But now it's a pretty bad contract. I mean, they're still in the finals, but it's a pretty bad contract.
yeah. He's solid off the bench, but not for the money he's making. That's the problem. Like,
Yeah.
like a
Like, he'd
CP3.
still be a quality player, but if he was making, like, like a bench player's money, like maybe like 10
Yeah,
mil or maybe 12
I think the role Kyle Lowry has right now is the role that CP3 should have for next
for
season.
next year. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be fine for the Suns. CP3 on that a cheaper contract, just coming out of the bench. But it's
Uh,
like, yeah, you can't. I'm not gonna be paying you 38 million to come off the bench. That's like,
yeah. No.
I don't even think
They're
Kyle Lowry
gonna
thinking
have
that's
to
true.
eat that cap hit, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they haven't officially released him. They said it was Chris Haynes that reported that they got waived, but then Shams and Woj said that they're still discussing what they're gonna do with him. With Chris Paul and his agent, they're still discussing. They're like, it's either gonna be a trade or they spread out his contract and they keep him on the team. So they just lower his cap hit, but they have to pay him in future years, like in 4 years, even though he's not on the team anymore. They still have to pay him, but
Yeah.
or just waiving him. But I don't know. They haven't.
If they were to waive him, they would have to eat that cap hit still, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would have to take the cap hit. So I don't even see the point of waiving him. It's just
Yeah.
you ain't getting better.
You're
It's
better off having him on the bench.
Even you could even I'd rather just trade him for like something at least. Like give me like a worse player, but just at least you got something because you got because like
Because if they trade for him, that would clear it, wouldn't it? That would clear his contract.
yeah, that would clear his contract. But even if they
See,
even if they
so
get rid even if they get rid of his cap, they can't sign anybody because they're paying Devin Booker a max, they're paying Kevin Durant a max, and they're paying Aiden basically a max deal too. So they really can't sign anybody still anyway.
it's just it wouldn't even make a difference
Yeah.
anyways.
So just if they really didn't want CP3, they should just trade him somewhere where like you're probably gonna get a worse player or some shit, but at least you got something back that you can actually use in your rotation. Like if you trade him,
Well, after that report, though, I mean, what would be the point in trading for him now? Because now you have to eat the contract, and
yeah,
Phoenix pretty much said they don't want him on the team anymore after the report. So, I mean, you could just wait for him to get waived and then try to bring him in a free agency on a way better deal than whatever he's getting made right now.
I think what's gonna happen is that I think they're just gonna spread out his cap because since he still wants to play with them, right? He says he wants to play with Woj reported that he still wants to play with Devin Booker and Durant.
So they're just gonna have to be paying him for a long time then.
Yeah, I think that's probably their best option if they have to win now. So I don't know. Buying him out and waiving him for nothing is not gonna do anything for you.
Yeah,
But
and it's better than your alternatives, bro. Like you're gonna throw campaign in as your
yeah,
starting point guard or what?
only way I could see maybe if a team that doesn't think they'll get him because I think if he gets waived, I think he's gonna go to the Lakers. So maybe if a team that
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
think they're gonna get him, maybe they trade for him. Like maybe if Philadelphia loses Harden, even though CP3 is a way worse player, huh? Like this is just getting worse either way. But if they really want
yeah.
to point out
That's
Riley,
downgrade. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe they just like trade Tobias Harris because they've been trying to get out of him for a while for CP3. Because really,
2 terrible contracts.
yeah, 2 terrible contracts. Yeah,
I think, but you see, the thing is, though, I think Phoenix would be upgrading from that, and Philadelphia
yeah,
would be downgrading.
yeah.
The only thing
Philadelphia.
they get out of it was name value.
Yeah, that would only be if Harden left for like they lose him for nothing. Because then they're fucked.
Uh-huh.
Because they can't sign anybody. There's no money. So maybe that's only if they're desperate. They want a point guard badly. Because Tyrese Maxey can't play point guard. But otherwise, I think he's going to the Lakers if he gets waived.
No, yeah, that's the obvious destination that
Probably
is
the
probably
Lakers.
gonna happen. Uh-huh.
Or even the Bucks. I think it's either Lakers or Bucks for the minimum. And I'm leaning towards the Lakers.
I think it's the Lakers. Yeah, I think he wants to be with LeBron. You're gonna be like Carmelo Anthony that last year of his career.
Yeah. It's probably going to be worse. I already consider him to be washed right now, so he's probably going to be even worse next year. So,
No,
yeah.
he is washed. You could keep D'Angelo Russell and then put Chris Paul in, and when you need him, sometimes
Yeah.
you could have those 2 point guards.
It's hilarious to me though that people are making it seem like Chris Paul is all of a sudden decent now just because he got waived by the Suns. People were saying that the Suns should release him a couple weeks ago when they got knocked out of the playoffs, and now people are like, "Oh, Chris Paul can come to my team, so I'm gonna make it seem like he's actually decent." He ain't that good anymore. But,
Nah, nah, bro, it's pretty bad. But I tell you, I think a team like LA could use him.
oh yeah, like he actually probably started in LA because like he went to Milwaukee, he's coming out of the bench behind Drew
You
Holiday.
think
He's
they'll
not
start
starting.
him over D'Angelo if they keep D'Angelo? That's if they keep D'Angelo.
No, I don't even know if they're gonna keep
I don't
D'Angelo.
think D'Angelo. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's true. If they keep D'Angelo, you see, I don't think D'Angelo Russell was that bad. He had a bad playoff run, but
Yeah.
I don't think he was like super terrible like during the year.
Yeah, I really don't. It doesn't really matter CP3. To be honest with you, it doesn't really matter CP. Who do they keep? CP3, D'Angelo Russell. They still ain't winning no chip. I'm just gonna be honest with the Lakers fans. I don't see them winning a championship. Unless they
Yeah,
get
probably not.
only way I see them winning a championship is if 2020 AD comes back. If 2020 AD comes back, I've been looking for 2020 AD for Bubble AD. I haven't found him though.
Yeah.
So I haven't found Bubble AD anymore.
He's been missing
Yeah.
ever since 2020. He left
Unless
after
he
that
comes back-
championship.
Unless he comes back, that's the only way I see them winning a championship. But even then, I think even if the Lakers all add CP3 and they come next year and they play the Nuggets, they're fucked. They got swept by the Nuggets, so that means the Nuggets are just that much better. So even if they add CP3, what the fuck is CP3 gonna do to top your arm?
Yeah, bro. He'll give you a few mid-range shots that D'Angelo couldn't give you.
Yeah, Nikola Jokic was really just fucking cooking AD, and AD's supposed to be like one of the. When AD's healthy, some people consider him the best defensive center in the NBA, and you got cooked by Jokic. It wasn't even
Yeah.
close, not even close. And LeBron's not the same LeBron either. Maybe if this is the Lakers team from 2020, if it was LeBron and AD from 2020, yeah, they have a chance. But
Shot. Yeah.
yeah, LeBron doesn't play as consistent as he did, consistently that good like the way he did when he was like
Yeah. To be fair, I mean he is older.
yeah.
He's like 39 now. AD though, it's not
Yeah.
excusable for him though. Let's see, LeBron does have an excuse. All right, he's getting old, but he's
Yeah.
still for his age, bro. He's still putting up absurd numbers.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I wasn't saying that LeBron didn't have an excuse. Yeah, obviously he's old. I was just saying that they're just fucked. Like next year, I don't think they said they're not planning on extending AD. AD's an unrestricted free agent next year, and also LeBron can opt out of free agency.
Extending him
Yeah, they're not going to extend him this offseason. So
for real?
unless they extend him in the middle of the season, he's going to be unrestricted free agent, and LeBron can opt out of his deal. So
Well, LeBron's probably gonna opt out anyways.
there's a possibility that both of them leave in the same offseason. But
Shit,
Yeah.
bro. Damn, I'm barely finding out that they don't want to extend AD.
yeah,
That's
I
tough,
don't
bro.
even
He's
blame
probably
them
gonna
that
end
much.
up in Chicago at that point.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
would do that just because of AD's injury history. If you don't want to commit, because I'm pretty sure down the road the Lakers are gonna like if they just have so much money that eventually they're gonna be able to get big time players. Like look, they saved money for a long time and they wound up getting LeBron and AD in like the span of a year and a half. So yeah, I
Just
don't
trade
really.
for a few years, get a few young players that you can trade for a star. Getting
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball that you could trade.
So the Lakers actually have like it's not like the way the Knicks fans are. Where the Knicks fans are like, "Oh, we're gonna get him," and they never get him. The Lakers actually got people. The Lakers actually got people. Like they got LeBron and AD. They actually have a track record of actually acquiring free agents.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think it's ridiculous not to not want to extend AD. I think there's still a possibility AD gets extended just because you guys traded. They traded a lot for him.
Yeah.
Like they traded Brandon Ingram, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, Hart, and a bunch of picks.
Yeah.
Too.
Number 4. Who
Yeah,
even was number 4? Oh, it was Jackson Hayes. Yeah, they drafted Jackson Hayes with it.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a bunch of they gave him a bunch of picks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I think they probably still extend them just because he traded a lot for him. If he doesn't get extended though, I think he's probably going to Chicago.
He probably is. That's where I see him going. I'm pretty sure the last time he was a free agent, he was already considering Chicago already just because of his hometown. And
Yeah.
if LeBron leaves too, he wants to go wherever Bronny goes. I don't see whatever reason AD has to want to stay in LA anymore. Unless they give him like a super max deal where they just pay him like top money that nobody else could offer him. Then he could stay, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do
want
that
anymore. He's already made so much money. I think he would just want to play with his son. He's like,
no, I was talking about LeBron. I was talking about AD.
oh AD, oh yeah, AD, yeah.
If they were to offer him that 5-year super max,
yeah. I can see the Bulls doing it, and the Bulls getting fucked over because AD can't play anymore. I don't think AD's gonna be one of these players that plays till he's like 38 years old. He's probably not gonna play that long. All right, he couldn't play that long.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he can play that long, but he's gonna be fucking pretty much washed by the time he gets to that age.
I'd say you'll be like Dwight Howard, the way he was towards the back end of his career. That's exactly what AD is gonna end up being. Post Houston Dwight.
Yeah, because I don't see him. I can't see him still being this level of a player when he's 38 years old. So
yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah,
and the Bulls would be screwed over.
Yeah,
but they need anything they can, I guess.
Yeah, and there's also some Damian Lillard rumors. Or he was doing an interview, and they asked him about a hypothetical trade where he would want to go. Mm-hmm. Let me bring it up. I forgot what team he said.
Obviously, Miami.
Yeah, he said obviously Miami. He said
which I've been
Brooklyn
saying for a pretty good time already.
Yeah,
but
he said Miami, New York, and Brooklyn. He said he wouldn't go to Miami to win a championship though. He's not going there. He said absolutely not.
The what?
Dame. He said absolutely not to go into Miami if they win a championship. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, if they already win the championship.
Yeah, if they win a championship.
He doesn't want to do like He doesn't want to just hop on when they're already hot.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting traded though because it says Portland's only going to trade him if he asks them to get traded, and I don't think he's asking them to trade him. The way he acts, he's not asking them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the Brooklyn Nets have genuine interest, but it's like obvious they're not. Yeah, the Nets. I actually see why the Nets want him because the Nets don't have any of their first round picks. All of them are in Houston, so they need to try to do something. I guess. But
they probably have to give up Mikal though.
Yeah, I think they'll just give up the Phoenix picks. I think that's what the.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. I think that's what the Portland would want, anyways.
He said that New York too, the Knicks.
Oh, yeah, the Knicks too. Yeah. He said no to Boston.
Yeah, I saw that. That
was pretty funny.
Do you know why he said no to Boston?
No, I don't.
Damn. Yeah, that was pretty funny though.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm surprised he's even throwing teams out. Yeah, I thought he would be like, no, we're staying in Portland no matter what happens. And
yeah, I don't think he's gonna trade though. I think even if Portland doesn't trade the pick, I said I only think he's gonna get traded if he has Portland, and I don't think he's ever gonna ask Portland. So
yeah,
maybe
if he hasn't by now, bro.
Yeah. More than likely, he's probably gonna stay with Portland for. I can maybe at least 2 more seasons, probably. Like this is I don't want to talk about this anymore just because it's the same thing every season. People are like, "Oh, it's gonna be finally the time he gets traded last year." He didn't get traded. So he get
Yeah,
traded again.
I know. Yeah. If any team does end up doing it, I mean, Brooklyn does make sense now that they have the Phoenix picks.
Yeah,
Miami makes sense too, but we had kind of discussed this the last time about the assets might be a bit of a problem. I think Brooklyn
yeah,
could probably offer a better package if they wanted to. And so that one does seem to make a lot of sense right now.
yeah. The Knicks too, but I really don't like the fit in New York with the Knicks because they already have Jalen Brunson. That backcourt, the like Jalen Brunson, and Damian Lillard. I don't think it's gonna really work because it's just gonna.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't really see
probably
the.
not.
I can see the Knicks doing it just because they probably would want him, just because he's a
It's a
star player.
big name player,
Yeah,
yeah, and New
I don't think
York
they
has
would
been
fit.
dying for one of those.
Like like their ceiling, their absolute ceiling is like losing in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's like they lose. Like they'll probably be in a second round lost team if they get Dame. To be honest, still second round. Like
You don't
they'll
think
probably.
they'll get any better than what they did this year?
I don't think so, cause I don't know, maybe, but it's like they're trading most of their depth just to get Dame. Like well, it would be like it would be quickly Toppin. What
Or they
else?
could just get rid of Randall.
Yeah. I would actually want to keep Randall
You
because
want
then
to keep Randall?
we would have no
Oh
big
yeah, to the
other than
front
Mitchell
court.
Robinson.
Yeah. What about RJ? And trade
That's
RJ.
probably that. It would probably be RJ. It would be like RJ quickly Toppin and all their picks. Maybe
Uh-huh.
Quentin Grimes too.
Yeah, it's true. To get Dame Lillard. Yeah, like you said though, I don't know about that fit. I really don't
Yeah,
know about the fit with Brunson.
like the Brooklyn Nets do make sense just because they have a bunch of Suns picks. They could probably get rid of Cam Thomas too, because he really doesn't play.
Uh-huh.
Uh, they would probably want to keep Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. So I don't think they would probably try not to. Maybe we would trade Cam Johnson, but I think Portland would. I think Portland would be fine with all the Suns picks that they have.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't know if Portland necessarily wants another guard, especially if they
Yeah,
draft one too.
yeah, I think Portland would just be fine with the picks at
Uh-huh.
the Suns
Yeah.
to start a rebuild or to
Uh-huh,
continue
that's
the
true.
rebuild because it's kind
It's
of already
already
a rebuild.
beginning right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
With the number 3 pick. Yeah. Kind of already beginning.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the some of the NBA news. We're gonna do a little mock draft 2.0 right here. Let me show the screen.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, there you go. The
Oh,
first
I don't really, I don't
pick.
really, I don't really like this website, but this is the best I could find right now. So
Yeah.
first player, obviously, I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. It's just Wembanyama to the Spurs. There's no reason to
Yeah.
talk about it. Yeah, Wembanyama is going to the Spurs. Last time I had Brandon Miller going to the Hornets, but if they do this, I think it's gonna be a pretty dumb decision down the road. They take Brandon
You
Miller.
think so?
Yeah, I don't think it's because Brandon Miller is bad or anything. I just think it's because
Uh-huh.
of I think Scoot's just that much better. But
Actually.
yeah, I think Scoot would have been. There's a good possibility that Scoot could have been the number one pick even last year's draft and the year before that too with Cade Cunningham. I think Scoot would have been the number one pick.
Over Cade Cunningham?
Yeah, I think so. That's how I think Scoot could have been. I think Scoot is a lot more would have gave Cade Cunningham a lot more competition than anybody else. Cause I think Scoot is that good. Scoot for sure. I got if Scoot
You
if
would
if
have
Wembanyama wasn't
gone
in the
over
draft,
Paulo?
Scoot would have been the number one pick. Oh yeah, over Paul. Yeah, last year's draft wasn't that strong to me compared
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
this.
so you would probably take him over Paulo too.
Yeah, I'll take more Paul too.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think Scoot's a smarter decision.
Let's go best player available.
Yeah, like even if it doesn't work out, if it doesn't work out, you can just do what the Kings did and trade one of them in a couple years.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
that's
trade,
true.
yeah, trade like the one that you don't want, like the one that's
Uh-huh.
the least important to you. Whatever,
Yeah.
which one?
I,
I
t-
think that'd be
I actually kind of feel like LaMelo's going to want to get his way out of there too.
yeah,
I feel like he's more made for a bigger team.
Yeah, but yeah, Scoot, I think would be a good pick. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hornets take a what's his name, Brandon Miller, just because they've made a bunch of questions. Only unquestionable pick that they've made is what's his name,
Lamelo.
Lamelo Ball, and that was a pretty
Yeah.
obvious pick. It wasn't. You can't.
Yeah.
It would be pretty bad if you messed that one up. So mostly, I don't really like the way they draft. So I'm not gonna be surprised to take Brandon Miller. And at 3,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna have the Portland Trailblazers just take Brandon Miller. They haven't even met with him yet, and I don't think they're gonna meet with him yet.
Actually.
I haven't met with him. So I think everybody's expecting Brandon Miller to go to Charlotte, but we're just doing a little something different here. So I'm gonna have them go Amen Thompson, just because Portland drafts the way they drafted, they're like drafting off of potential. And after the rest of this board, Amen Thompson has the most potential. Probably in this, other than Wembanyama has
Another point
in this
guard.
draft. Like what?
So another point guard for the team.
Oh yeah, this is the.
I think they would probably trade it rather than draft Amen Thompson. To be honest. Oh, they have him listed as a forward. I thought he was more of a point guard, wasn't he?
Amen Thompson? Yeah, he's a point guard. They just don't have him. They just have him as a forward here, but he's a point guard.
Oh, okay. I thought I was tripping. Okay.
No. You're not. You're fine. What is it called? Yeah, I think this is like if they trade Dame. I'm not gonna make. I'm not. I'm just doing what they would do here. To be honest with you,
See,
because I think
if they trade Dame, that pick makes a lot more sense.
yeah.
If they don't trade Dame, man, I'm not sure how if they would do that. I think Brandon Miller would probably just be the move if they trade Dame, or if they don't trade Dame or the pick.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't. The last year they drafted Sharp, and that was all potential because Sharp didn't play any games, and I think they would draft Thompson, just because doesn't has the most potential other than Wembanyama has the most potential to be the best player.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Rockets, I'm gonna have them getting Brandon Miller. You see, a lot of people on the Rockets, actually, a lot of Rockets fans, they don't even want Brandon Miller.
Actually,
They don't want Brandon. Yeah, no, they don't want him. But
so what? They would rather take the other Thompson over him, or what?
well, obviously the Rockets, they would want the Rockets have to take him here if he's there. But
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
the Rockets fans don't want him. They want him to go number 2 to Charlotte, so we don't have to deal with it. Most of the Rockets fan base wants what's his name, Thompson or Scoot, right now.
I don't think they're gonna end up with Scoot.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That could be a trade up between Houston and Charlotte. If Charlotte doesn't want Scoot, I think there could be a trade. Just because Charlotte needs a lot more on their team, anyways. If they're gonna build around LaMelo, they have nothing. So.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. So I mean, it wouldn't hurt them though. A trade back wouldn't hurt Charlotte.
No, yeah,
they would give them another pick.
It would probably be pretty pricey because I'm pretty sure Scoot's one of the highest valued players in the draft. So it would probably be like this
protected Brooklyn pick.
Yeah, it would probably be 2024 Brooklyn, next year's Brooklyn, and it would probably be the 20th pick in this draft too. And it would probably be like KJ Martin. That's probably what they would get. So it's pretty decent haul.
It would be kind of worth it for Houston to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm
Scoot at the 1 and Green at the 2.
Yeah. If we have to trade KPJ, I believe in Scoot so much that I'm probably trading Şengün. That's how much I would be fine with getting Scoot.
Fine with trading Şengün?
Yeah. If we can get Scoot, I'll be happy. That's how much I believe in Scoot Anderson. That would be fine.
Oh wow.
Obviously, I wouldn't want to do it, but if that's the only way we can get Scoot, if the Charlotte is actually willing to trade the pick so we can get Scoot, then I would do that. That's the only way I would do it. That's the only way I trade Şengün is if we could get Scoot.
Oh, yeah. If I'm Jordan, I'd probably want to do that trade.
Yeah.
I'd probably give me Şengün at number 4. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, the Rockets are probably not gonna be that desperate. Right, to be honest with you, the Rockets probably wouldn't do that. I don't think they would do it.
I think probably like a first this year and the first next year. Kind of like what Dallas did to go up and get Luka.
Yeah.
It was number 5 and the 2019 pick to move up 2 spots to number 3.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be Şengün. I don't think they would trade Şengün.
Yeah, but just the fact that you said that is kind of shocking to me. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I love Şengün, but I think Scoot could be like a superstar. So I'm willing to do it for that. Okay, then next we got Pistons. I'm having taking Cam Wilmore. He reminds me a lot of Jaylen Brown. They basically have identical builds. He even has some of the same weaknesses that Jaylen Brown has. I
Yeah.
had it in college, so if some of those weaknesses Jaylen Brown still has, so he really didn't fix them, but still,
Yeah.
still all NBA player. So Detroit still needs a wing. Cam Whitmore will provide him with that after they traded Sadiq Bey. Still has a tunnel vision like I mentioned last time, but
Yeah.
I would just take Cam Whitmore. I think he's probably the best player left out of all these. Maybe a Sir Thompson. Maybe if you like him, but I don't really think a Sir Thompson really fits the Pistons. Cause you remind Sir Thompson does a lot of the same things that Kate Cunningham and Jay and Ivy do, so I don't really think he would be that good of a fit
Oh, okay.
with them. But yeah, next pick we got the Magic at 6. The Magic at 6. I think they're gonna go Sir Thompson here.
That one does make sense. That one does make sense.
Yeah, he fits. He fits what they do. He doesn't really. They could develop him because he really doesn't have time. He doesn't really have to start. He doesn't even really have to play that much minutes because they're pretty deep right now. They don't really have to use him right now. But eventually, you're gonna have to pay. Well, you have to pay Cole Anthony. You're gonna have to pay Markel Fultz. You're eventually gonna you have to pay Wagner. So eventually, you got to pick players you want to pay. So I don't think. This is that bad of a pick for the future. Even for this season, he could play off the bench this season.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty loaded right now with young talent. But it's like I would probably rather have a Sir Thompson over Cole Anthony. So
You think so?
yeah, even over like long term if they can develop him good, I'd probably want him over Markel Fultz too, just because Sir Thompson has more. Coming out of college right now, he has more potential. So if you can actually develop him right,
Both of
he
them.
could probably be like a 22 point per game scorer. Even he can give you some playmaking too, some rebounding, some defensive, some defense as well. So yeah, they have 2 picks. I've seen a lot of trades. I've seen a lot of rumors they could trade up, but I just don't know because it's like it would be 6 and 11, but I don't know if Charlotte would be willing to move that far. I can see Charlotte doing it. I don't see the Trailblazers doing it. Because the only reason I see the Trailblazers trading the pick is if they get a good player back. I don't think they'll do it for picks.
For more picks, nah.
Yeah, I don't think like the Rockets. I don't think the Rockets would even do it because there's no point. Why would you want more young players? Like some of the players with the Rockets, they don't even have like they don't even play.
Bad trade for Orlando.
Yeah, that would be a bad trade for Orlando too. But the only time I can see is Charlotte. But I don't know if Charlotte's willing to move down from 2 to 6, even if they get 11, because like you probably have a better chance of drafting a good player at least in the top 4, top 5.
Yeah.
Like 6 is pretty far. So I don't know if Charlotte would be willing to do it. I would be trying to trade the picks because I don't think the Magic can bring in 2 more young players. They already have too much. They already have too much on the team. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. So next, for the Pacers, I'm gonna take a Jarris Walker. I don't know why Jarris Walker is a shooting guard because he's not a shooting guard. He plays power forward. So I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I was just totally wrong. But yeah, he's from Houston. He's basically he's a lot more raw, but he's similar to Cam Whitmore, but a better shooter. He's more of a team. He's like more of a role player type. Like he's not. I don't think he's gonna be super special. Like I could be wrong, but I don't think he's just gonna play his role. Really. So that's what you're getting down here in this farther down into the lottery. But for the Pacers, they need a good power forward. They really don't have that right now. They're really missing small forward and power forward. Like if Sir Thompson falls down, this would be a home run pick if he falls past the Magic. I think he's probably going in the Magic. So if he doesn't go in the Magic, it would be a home run for them. But Jarris Walker is a pretty. I could see Jarris Walker going to as high as the Pistons to 5, even probably as high as the Rockets. I could see the Rockets drafting him just because the Rockets. If the Rockets can't get any players they like, if they know they're getting Harden and they want to win now and they want to get a win now player, maybe I guess Brandon Miller falls to them and taking Brandon Miller no matter what. Yeah. He's pretty much what he fills in the positions of needs because we really don't have a good. We have Tyler Easton as small forward, but yeah, Brandon Miller obviously has much more potential. Yeah. So they would take him. But I can see Cam Whitmore, Jarris Walker going at 4. And like if they really want to win that player, those are probably the closest that you're gonna get to win now players and just drafting them is Cam Whitmore and Jarvis Walker. Jarvis Walker's probably, if the Rockies want to win now players, probably Jarvis Walker. So I can see Jarvis Walker going as high as 4, but he probably falls a little. He probably goes to the Pacers right here. Fills a position of need. He can play alongside Miles Turner pretty much fine. He can space out. He can space the floor as well. He's gonna provide you really good shooting, really good defense. If I have to say, I think I'm probably more confident in him developing into a solid player more than I am in Sir Thompson and Cam Whitmore, because I think at worst he's gonna be like a 13 point per game scorer, 14 point per game scorer at worst. I don't think he's gonna be
his worst.
Yeah, that's gonna be like his worst. So I don't think he's not the highest ceiling, but he has a really high floor. So I think
okay.
Yeah, it'll be pretty solid for the Pacers here, especially if they're trying to build. I know they're probably gonna want to try to be a playing team next year, and this will help them be a playing team. I've seen rumors of them trying to acquire Dorian Finney-Smith from the Nets, because the Pacers also have picks 25 and 28 in this draft. So Dorian Finney-Smith also played with Rick Carlisle for basically his whole career, except for last season, or like last 2 seasons with the Mavs. So it would make sense. If so, this would make sense if they want to try to be a playing team. And then the Wizards. This is an interesting
Probably
pick.
the most boring team in the league.
Yeah, most boring. Yeah, definitely. They're probably rebuilding. I seen a lot. They got a new GM, the guy from the Clippers. So I think this could be a rebuilding season. The start of the rebuild, because I think they let Porzingis walk, and I think they let Kuzma walk. Maybe a sign and trade to get something back, but I think both of them are gone. Maybe
Kuzma is a free agent.
Yeah, both of them are. I've heard rumors about Kuzma going to Houston, so I don't know where he's going to end up.
Yeah,
but they could get something. They could probably get something back for at least one of them. I think they get something back. Like Beal, I don't know how you're going to get rid of Beal's contract. So I don't know. Maybe you could do. I don't think maybe Beal to Portland, but it's like that's hard because Portland he has a fucking ton of guards, so it'd be tough. Like
I know, yeah.
Like you probably have to give number 8 and Beal to Portland to get like number 3. Like maybe they give you number 3. Maybe you give Beal number 8, Denny Advia for number 3, and Simons. Just you take Simons back, or you take Sharp, maybe whichever one they don't want. Cause I think you have to take. Yeah. I think Portland has to give one of them away. Because I don't think it would make sense if you're taking Beal and you still have Sharp and
all these guards on the team
and Simons. So Washington probably has to give up. Let's see, they have to give up like maybe like Beal, Denny Advia, and a pick 8 for like pick 3, and then Simons or Sharp.
Does Denny Advia even do anything anymore?
He's a good defender. If they're trying to win, if the Blazers are trying to win now, he would be good for them. He can just be another switch. He's not like the way. He's not as good as I thought he was going to do when he was drafted, but he's still. He's a really good defender. Offensively, he struggles, but he's going to provide you defense. So that's probably good enough. Maybe I don't even know what else you could give him. Like maybe he's the only player that really has value. Other than like maybe Gafford, but I don't know why Portland wanted Gafford. So. Yeah, you probably have to give Denny. Or maybe Kuzma to sign and trade too. Maybe you just put Kuzma in this deal. Sign and trade. Because they're not going to want Porzingis. They already got Nurkic. There's no reason. So, yeah. But let's go back to this thing. They're going to take Anthony Black. Yeah, so. Anthony Black, it actually says his right position. He's like a guard forward. He plays point guard. He could play point guard. That's probably what he'll play in Washington. He needs some development. I don't really like his jump shots. I don't know how his jump shots going to transition to the NBA. So I don't know about that one. Like I have a little bit. Amen Thompson's jump shot's not as good either, but I have a little bit more confidence in his jump shot to transfer to like actually develop him to shooter. I don't know about Anthony Black. So that's a problem already right there. Anthony Black's a pretty good passer. Like he's a really good passer. At least when he was in college and in high school. So we'll see what happens in the NBA. But this is more upside. This is an upside pick. That's what Washington would really need at this point in the draft, especially with their team. They need upside.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, they go Anthony Black. Anthony Black was originally could have been like a top 5 pick in this draft, but he fell off a little bit recently, like in the last 2
Had a
years.
bad year or what?
Yeah, he wasn't really that special like the way people thought he was in college. And if he just came out of high school, he probably would have been like a top 5 pick in this year's draft. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah. And then Utah. Utah's another interesting team. Utah's tough. Utah's really tough because it's like that. If I was Utah, I would try to trade up. I would try to trade up. Maybe with the Pistons. I would try to trade up with the Pistons because it's like I don't really like the way this board fell for them. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of tough right now.
Yeah, like there's only a couple players I'd actually realistically think to pick. Like right here, my board. If I'm just looking at my big board, I probably have it's probably like Grady Dick #1, Carson Wallace, Derek Lively. Derek Lively's really good value here, but it's like they already got what's his name, Walker Kessler.
Walker Kessler.
They don't need Derek Lively, so yeah, it's kind of a tough thing. Like I would, if I was Utah, I would really they have a couple picks in this draft. They have 3. I think they got 9, 16, and like 29 or something. So
So they would be able to package those picks into something else.
yeah. I think they maybe try to trade over Detroit because Detroit doesn't have that many picks in the future. They don't have that many picks. They traded a lot of picks last year because they moved up a lot in the draft last year. So,
well, Utah's been able to do a good job kind of drafting in like that range. I'm pretty sure what's his name? Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert were both drafted after the top 10.
oh yeah, they were. Yeah. You know, it's funny that Denver actually traded both of those players. Denver actually drafted them.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, there were Nuggets picks too.
That's crazy. Imagine if they had Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell, and Jokic. Oh, that'd be fucking.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be
nasty.
crazy.
That'd be nasty. So, right here, I'm probably thinking between like Grady Dick, Nick Smith, Keontae George. It's tough.
Just go best player available.
Yeah, I think they maybe go upside because I don't think they expected to be this good this season. I would put them 9.
They're probably expecting to be all the way at the top of the draft.
Yeah, they're expecting to be like at least top 4, top 5. They were probably expecting to be top 5 at least. So
yeah, Larry Markkinen really popped off for them this year.
yeah, like I don't know. Probably gonna go Keontae George for them here. Eventually, you can play point guard because Sexton, like I think Clarkson was their point guard last season, so you're not gonna what is it called?
He's not gonna.
Yeah, I don't think they were gonna re-sign Clarkson. Sexton was kind of disappointing. He was coming off the bench for most of the season. Maybe he plays more next year. He probably will play more, but he's not a shooting guard, so Keontae George gives you some upside there. Averaged 15 points in game in college. He's a pretty good scorer. So, yeah, I think that would be a solid pick for them. Upside wise, that's probably the best player that I would like for them. Like you could say maybe Grady Dick. Grady Dick's kind of like a win now player too. So I don't really want that much. Tariq Whitehead would kind of be like a reach. Tariq Whitehead was supposed to be like a top 6 player too. I remember last year I was looking at some mock drafts already for this season, and there was people saying that he was gonna be like a top 5, top 4 pick, and he ended up he's probably gonna be like in the 15 or 16 range now.
Damn. Late lottery.
Yeah. So for Dallas here, I think they probably trade the pick, but if they don't, so there was probably just between Derek Lively and what's his name, Grady Dick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We might kind of need another playmaker behind Luka.
Like it could be.
Well, I mean, if you could have Kyrie also run the point too, like when Luka's not on the court, but like there's gonna be games where both of them miss, and you kind of want somebody to fill in. I don't think Jaden Hardy's gonna be able to fill in. I don't really think you necessarily want Frank Ntilikina starting.
Yeah. If they want another playmaker, it would probably be Carson Wallace. He's probably the best remaining point guard. That's probably the only point guard I would even. Only guard I would even. Maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Jalen Hood Safino. It doesn't have his full name right here. But he would.
It's just Jalen Hood.
Yeah. It would be. He would be solid. This is probably around his range. I don't know. I just like Grady Dick for them a lot. Especially, he really fits what they need. He's a really good shooter. Pretty sure he had the highest three-point percentage in college.
Oh damn.
So he would automatically. They were trying to win. They're trying to win with this roster. Yeah. Especially if you pay Kyrie. Derek Lively would make sense too, though. Like I don't know about their big man situation, but the Grady Dick is like the perfect fit for this roster. So I'm probably going with Grady Dick.
Is he more of a forward?
Yeah, he's like a forward shooting guard type. He's more like a small forward shooting guard. Okay, then we got Magic with their 11th pick. Oh, that's a good game. But yeah, I go. Who do we draft? Sir Thompson.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Gary Harris was playing for them. That's crazy. But yeah, I didn't even know that.
I forgot Jalen Suggs was on the team. Damn.
Oh, I forgot those Suggs too.
Not too much, has he?
Yeah, he was solid last year, but it's like not top 4 pick. Not top 4 pick. Potential. Oh, not really. So, was he top 5? He was like 5, wasn't he?
He was top 5, yeah. After the March Madness run, he had to be top 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I wasn't talking about when he was coming out of college. When he was coming out of college, he had potential. Now, I don't know if his potential is there anymore. But
yeah, no, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, I seriously don't know what to do here at this pick because like, I don't know what Jalen Hood Shafino's gonna do. Cause like, what he's gonna be third string point guard. He's really third string point guard because Suggs is basically a point. He's like fourth string point guard because Suggs.
Yeah.
Carson Wallace.
You already got Fultz, Anthony. Yeah. Even Williams.
Yeah, Derek Lively wouldn't make sense here because they got Carter. There's no point. There you got Wendell Carter.
All their spots filled pretty much.
Yeah. This would probably be a trade. I would probably try to trade one of these picks away. Like, do something because I don't know. I don't really know.
It's like a 2K sometimes where you load up on too many draft picks sometimes and start drafting off of pure potential, and then you got all these spots filled with a bunch of young guys.
Yeah,
I remember I used to do that back in like 2K17 and stuff.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of too. I have no idea what the fuck to take.
You're doing that shit in real life.
Yeah, or I think we're just gonna. I don't want to take Dylan Mitchell because Dylan Mitchell just like he would not get drafted this. I don't even think he's in the draft anymore. So yeah, I can't take.
You don't think he's gonna get drafted?
No. Yeah. I think he took his name out of the draft pool so he can return to college. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's in this draft.
Yeah.
So, fuck. I think I'm just gonna. What the fuck am I doing here? I think we're just gonna take a Derek Whitehead. He's probably got to play backup for. Actually, no.
For Franz Wagner.
I guess Thompson's gonna get minutes because they're not gonna bring back Gary Harris. Thompson can play.
Oh yeah, that's true. He can play. Yeah.
And Derek Whitehead. You can play him over Chuma Kiki. So it's not the worst. Like Jonathan Isaac, he's probably gone. So they're not gonna really have him. I don't think he's gonna return. He's probably gonna be on another team next season. But yeah, I think we're just gonna go with Derek Whitehead. Maybe a little bit of a reach, but yeah, it's like I don't want to draft another point guard for them because they really don't need it. And the Thunder, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find him. Let me see. Fuck, I forgot his name. What's the name of the college that Wembanyama goes? That's not the name of the college. The name of the team that
It's like Metro 92 or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this dude up because I forgot his name. I literally forgot his name.
I think it's called Metropolitan 92 or something like that.
Yeah, this is
This
a
is
little
one
bit
of
of a.
Victor's teammates.
Yeah, I was gonna draft one of his teammates, but forgot his name. So I
Damn.
have to figure out what his name is. Damn.
Yeah, I don't think it shows him here on the board. Well, at least from what I can see right now.
Yeah, no, it does. You know what I'm free? I totally forgot about a player because he's not popping up on here. But I was damn. Hold on, I almost got his name. Fuck, I'm it's taking me a while.
Damn. Oh man, this guy is struggling.
Okay, I think we got his name right here.
All
Okay,
right, what is it?
it's like Belial Kouabai. It's like some weird name.
Yeah, some French guy too.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they have him on here so I can actually draft him.
He's not even gonna show up.
Yeah, I'm starting to think they don't even have him on here. Oh no, he's right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're drafting him. Yeah, this was actually been popping up. I just couldn't find his name. It doesn't even show his college either. Like since he doesn't play for college, they just showed like where I don't even know.
Oh, just frats. Yeah.
Yeah, so like
Uh,
it's pretty tough to find.
Baloney, whatever.
I don't know how to say his name, but
Yeah.
when he was playing with Wembanyama, he really didn't get he didn't really get the opportunity to show what he could do. So
Mhm.
he's really fallen in draft boards, but apparently Oklahoma City's really liked him, so they might take him. This is basically potential too. Really potentially,
Yeah.
it's like potential. Like the only reason you're drafting him is potential because it's like he hasn't shown anything. So like
Yeah,
really
he could
consider
become
him
something.
to
Yeah.
be a top 15 pick. So this is like you're just drafting him off potential. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, this is the Thunder really don't. The Thunder are also another team that they don't really need any more young players, but they have picks.
Yeah.
So this will probably be the best move. You can develop him. He doesn't need to play because you already have a decent enough roster. You're a playing team. He doesn't need to play. So yeah, he can just come off the bench, get really low minutes. But yeah, that's probably what would be best. Okay, and then Toronto. This is probably the most straightforward pick. This is probably finally an easy pick for me to draft. I'm probably gonna. It would be between Carson Wallace and Jalen Hood-Schifino, but I think I'm gonna go with Wallace.
Carson
They need.
Wallace.
They're gonna let Fred VanVleet walk in free agency, so they need a new point guard.
Uh-huh.
And Wallace can be that point guard for them. And then the last for the Pelicans, I don't know if they would draft this dude, but I should have drafted him earlier. So let me scroll down and find him because I don't know why.
He's not showing up on the actual
Yeah,
board.
yeah, this dude's gonna be like a top 12 pick. I don't think they're gonna draft him because I don't think they need him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they don't really need him, but I forgot to draft him because he didn't pop. He wasn't on the board. But it's Taylor Hendricks. Taylor Hendricks, I'm just drafting because I forgot to draft him earlier. I don't think they would take him.
Yeah.
But to be honest,
Because
to be honest,
like Brandon Ingram.
yeah. To be honest with you, like, I actually don't mind this mock draft that much. Maybe I don't know. I don't know about my Utah pick or my Magic pick over here, but
Yeah.
like
The
the
rest of
OKC
it, the
pick,
rest of it seems solid.
OKC and Toronto, even Dallas, like OKC, Toronto, Dallas. I'm like super confident with those.
Yeah.
Even like obviously number one. Oh yeah, number one. I'm obviously confident.
Yeah.
And number two, I would be pretty confident if Charlotte wasn't so stupid. So
Yeah, for real. Number 3 is where it starts getting a bit questionable, just because we don't know what Portland's gonna do, what their intentions are for next season.
yeah, I switched it up a little bit because if I did what I think's gonna happen, I would put Brandon Miller at 2, and I'll put Scooter at 3, and I'll put
Would
Amen
have
Thompson.
ended up the same as the last one.
Yeah, but I want to change it up a little bit to make something a little different. So
Yeah.
To be honest, you even Taylor Hendricks isn't that too bad on the pick for New Orleans because it's like best player available. If he actually falls over here, you just take him because Zion doesn't even play for you. He doesn't. I don't know what he's doing off the court anymore. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard what's happening off the court with Zion.
I kind of heard a little bit, man, but I'm not like.
I can just take Taylor Hendricks and just yeah. He can play power forward for you, so yeah. But this is not too bad of a mock. Probably have. Let me see when the draft is. Fuck, calendar didn't pop up.
It's like the week after the finals ends.
Yeah, I think the 22nd of June.
Oh, yeah, so like about what, like 2 weeks?
Because free agency starts the 30th or the 1st. It starts the 30th or the 1st, one of those days. So I think it's 22nd of June. But yeah, we'll probably get 2 more mock drafts up, one next week and one during the week of the draft. It's probably not gonna be that accurate, just to let you guys know. But yeah.
Yeah, at least we got number 1 down.
Yeah, at least we got number 1 down for sure.
And we'll have some more information about what these teams are trying to do.
Yeah. And before we close the show, I want to talk about something about NFL real quick. There's really not much to talk about in the NFL recently. Actually, today was actually some news from the NFL. Let me pull it up here. Or I can one of the things is that Dalvin Cook's gonna get released, or that's what they're probably gonna happen. He's either gonna get released, or they're gonna try to trade him before tomorrow, which I don't think he's gonna get traded. But I think it's like pretty obvious where he's gonna go to me. At least I think he's gonna go to Miami.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna end up on the Dolphins. It makes perfect sense. Bro.
He posted a picture of himself in his college uniform from Florida. Then he posted a picture of him in the Miami Dolphin Stadium.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't see him going anywhere else. Maybe the only team I can see is Buffalo, but I think Buffalo's done with their free agency. Just because
they already got James Cook.
Yeah. And Buffalo still doesn't seem like they want to be a run-heavy team. They still want to be a pass-heavy team. Yeah. So I don't think so. People are like, Daniel Hunter might get traded too. I think he's gonna get traded. They've been trying to shop him.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah.
I don't know what Minnesota's doing. To be honest with you, Harry trades Darius Smith.
They don't need to keep him.
Yeah.
Especially since they're coming off a division title already.
Yeah. For Hunter, you're probably gonna get like a second or third, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably better just to keep him, to be honest. But I mean,
yeah, it's so like I don't know if I was the Giants trade for him. He only has a $5 million cap hit. $5 million.
Oh shit! Yeah. So why are they even trying to get rid of him?
That's only if they trade him. He has a big ass cap hit right now. Minnesota's got to pay the rest of the money. Like it'd be like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just Minnesota paying the money. He's like they pay like $20 million the contract. And you only pay $5 million. So I don't see.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So. Yeah, like some teams I could see Daniel Hunter going to. Maybe I think the Bears are probably gonna want him, but they ain't getting traded to the Bears. I'm gonna be honest. It's a Minnesota team. Maybe see the Saints, Panthers, teams like that. They need edge rushers still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Texans make sense too. They don't have that first round pick
defense. Yeah.
They gotta try to do something. So. Yeah, I can see that happening. Maybe the 49ers too. The 49ers can get him for like super cheap. If it's not that high of a pick, if they can get him for like a fifth or some shit, then yeah, the 49ers.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh my god, that shit would be crazy. Have him and Bosa.
I think a lot of contenders would do it. Like the Chiefs, I think the Chiefs would be willing to give a second round pick if his cap is only $5 million.
Yeah.
I don't think
that could help him win right away. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no downside. Last year you did it with Frank Clark, and Frank Clark's not that good. Like he did it. He was alright.
Daniel Hunter would be a significant upgrade.
Yeah. So, I also saw the Commanders were interested in trading. What's his name? Chase Young. Not interested. That they would be willing to do it if they got a good offer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what Chase Young would get him. Cause I don't know what team would want to give him a first round pick for Chase Young, especially as been injured.
He hasn't really shown that much yet.
Yeah.
He showed some potential his first year.
Yeah, the first year he was really good, but after that he's been injury prone. Hasn't really performed that good.
Yeah.
He's probably staying with the Washington Commanders. But yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
number two pick, I tell you, I remember people saying that he was the better of the two edge rushers between him and Bosa. I
oh
was
yeah.
like, what? But now it's not looking so much like it.
In college, I've seen a lot of Ohio State fans say in college he was better. Like when they played in college.
I think Chase Young was the
Yeah,
better player.
yeah. I watched the video the other day of Ohio State fans. They were ranking all the players that have
Yeah.
played for them, the top players. Chase Young was like number 2 on that list, and they were really gassing up Chase Young. So they
Yeah.
said that I forgot what year. I think that was the Burrow Heisman year, where he had a really dominant year.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that
They
was
said
when Burrow won Heisman.
he probably would have won the Heisman if Burrow didn't have a fucking historic season.
If he just did a shred everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, but he hasn't really shown that. Other than his first season, he hasn't really shown his potential in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And another move here. Oh, not really a move. It's just a visit. Hopkins is visiting with the Titans.
Oh, damn. Okay, that might be solid. Well, it would be solid for Tennessee. I don't know about for Hopkins.
Yeah, Tennessee needs a receiver. I don't know why they traded Brown. It's kind of fucking stupid now. The GM that made the trade's fired, so that already shows.
Yeah, I know. Damn. They could bring in another receiver. They've seen him how he is. They were in the same division for a long time already. Most of Hopkins' career. Bring him back to AFC South. You give Will Levis a wide receiver 1 to throw to in his early stages of his development. It looks like they're kind of giving up on Malik Willis already. And Ryan Tannehill's old.
Yeah. Ryan Tannehill's probably going to start. I can actually see the Titans being somewhat decent just because if they get Hopkins. Because Tannehill's not terrible. And they still have Derrick Henry. Oh, yeah, Derrick Henry's going to fucking...
He could carry the offense, yeah.
And they, what is it called? Who did they draft in the first round? Oh, Skronsky.
They got Mike Vrabel. Yeah,
they
got Mike Vrabel. They're always going to fight with Vrabel.
Yeah. I think Bayer's going to stay there too on the defense. I don't think he's going to trade. They extended Simmons. They could probably still be a decent team. Like, they could be... a lot of people think there's going to be like a trash, like fucking bottom of the barrel, but I don't think they're going to be that bad. They can have a chance. Maybe a wild card spot. I don't know if they can win the division. Maybe they can win the division because I don't think Jacksonville's like fucking some fucking... Like, they're good, bro.
Consider them like they're like an elite team, no?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, Jacksonville's the favorite to win the division, but I don't think they're like on the level that you're like, oh my god, they're so unbeatable. Like, I don't really think they're that. I don't think Tennessee's that far from them. Like, obviously, Jacksonville's a better outlook for the future because they got Trevor Lawrence. All the receivers are young. They got Evan Ingram. Yeah, they have a good future outlook. But Tennessee, for this season at least, I think they could be decent. Like, especially get Hopkins because they really need a number 1 receiver. Because, like, Burks is all right, but I think
A.J. Brown really hurt him. You can tell it really hurt him.
I think Burks will be fine. But, he really didn't get injured at all in college. That was one of his problems. It was really just his first year. If he can stay healthy, him and Burks, it's not like other than that, yeah, nothing. But it's like it's better than nothing. So the defense is still gonna be good. Like the defense is like still gonna be like a top 10 defense probably. So the only thing you have to worry about is with the
run Henry. Yeah, they're gonna be run Henry. Run heavy anyways.
Yeah. The only tough thing is that it reminds me of a lot of what the Titans have been doing the last couple of years where they're like, oh, we're going to get Robert Woods, old watch receiver. Oh, we're going to get Julio Jones, old watch receiver. Yeah. So it reminds me of, I remember people were hyping
it just fall off.
Yeah, people were hyping it up so much when they got Julio Jones, and Julio Jones didn't do shit for them.
He didn't do a damn thing. Yeah, that's crazy too. I was one of those people. I legitimately thought Julio would make an impact for them. Yeah, didn't do a goddamn thing.
Like... whenever they played on the same field, it was like clear that A.J. Brown was so much better than Julio Jones at that time. Like, it wasn't even a fucking...
it wasn't close.
They were just double teaming A.J. Brown, leaving Julio Jones open, basically. That's what they were doing. So... Yeah. Hopkins still proved that he was good last year, so hopefully he doesn't have that big of a fall off. Hopefully. But the Titans, if they want to be... Like I said, if they want to be competitive, they're going to have somewhat of a passing game. They didn't have a passing game last year at all. Like, I remember I watched Malik Willis and the Titans play on Sunday Night Football. I forgot what game it was.
Oh, that was sad.
They couldn't fucking throw the ball for shit. So they need something.
Yeah.
They need something. That
was abysmal.
relying on Derrick Henry can only get you so far. Like even Tannehill. Like what the fuck you expect Tannehill to do when he has fucking Treylon Burks and the whole rest of the team fucking sucks?
He has nobody else to throw it to. Yeah, so I tell you, it's a good move for Tennessee's end if they were to pull this off.
Like I have no idea who the second receiver for the Titans is right now. I have no fucking idea.
Neither do I.
I don't.
Oh, man, that's tough.
I know the tight end. He has like a weird name. The tight end's actually pretty solid. He has like a weird name. It's like Okoroku or something like that. It's something like that. But he's decent. The tight end's decent. Like I have no idea.
Receivers outside of Treylon Burks, yeah. Pretty much no one.
I have no idea. Like seriously.
Yeah.
I usually know who these guys are too, but I have no idea. Like I have no idea who their second receiver is. I have no idea.
Shit. Yeah, no.
So, they're probably the team that needs Hopkins a lot. Like Hopkins is probably not going to end up on the contender he wanted to be. Like when he's like, "Oh, I want to play with Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts." He's probably not ending up there. It's probably going to be like one of these. It's probably going to be like a
Titans. Titans, yeah.
It's going to be like a Titans, Patriots, or Texans, or Panthers. It's going to be like one of those teams. It's going to be one of the
young QB.
Yeah. Those three are still like the Panthers have a chance to win the division. The Patriots can make the playoffs still. The Titans can make the playoffs. Like the only team that really couldn't make the playoffs out of those three is like the Texans. Out of those four, I mean, the Texans like probably be the worst. But apparently, as going back to Houston, so maybe. But yeah, and then what's it called? The last thing I want to talk about is what's his name? I was just talking about him right now. Frank Clark. He went to the Broncos. Oh, the Broncos. It was a 1 year, $7.5 million deal. So,
yeah, they're not really risking too much. I don't know how much of an impact it's actually going to have for them, though.
Yeah, they needed an edge rusher though because they didn't have any. They had nobody. Because they traded Bradley Chubb.
Oh yeah, because Chubb is out now.
I don't really know what to expect from the Broncos next year because I don't know. Like,
they need to get Russell Wilson back on track. That's all it comes down to, bro. Sean Payton could get Russell Wilson back to being actual Russell Wilson. Because down in Seattle, I remember he was competing with like Lamar Jackson for MVP at one point. That year that Lamar won his MVP.
Yeah. So Russell Wilson, he lost a lot of weight. People are making a big deal about it. He lost weight. He looks a lot leaner. But
he says he's lean and mean.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm not really worried about his weight, though. I'm worried about his arm. That's what I'm worried about, because his arm looked like it was gone. His arm looked like it was gone. Losing weight doesn't help your arm. So I need to see how
yeah, for real.
I actually played pretty solid last year at the end of the season with, what's his name? But, Nathaniel Hackett. After he was gone, he played better, but it wasn't, like, that much better where it's like, oh, he's back. It wasn't like that. Like, they still got their ass fucking... No. They got their ass handed to them by the Rams, but Hackett was still there. That was a sad game. The Rams game on Christmas Day? That was a sad game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a sad game.
That was terrible. Yeah. Watching the Broncos offense was absolutely terrible, bro. I remember they played San Francisco on Sunday night one time. That game was terrible. And then they went out and played the Colts like a week later on Thursday night. That game was even worse.
Oh, yeah, that game sucked too. I forgot about that game. That game sucked.
I remember that one. That was absolutely terrible. I was freaking like, what the hell is this?
The Broncos remind me a lot of the way the Wizards are in the NBA. Because they just seem like
they're all the Wizards?
Other than like Sean Payton. The Wizards don't have like a coach like that. They don't have Sean Payton coach. But, like,
yeah.
Russell Wilson, you can compare him to Bradley Beal, even though Bradley Beal still performed at a way higher level than what Russell Wilson did. But that's still it's like two bad contracts. And they still they have like, their rosters don't excite me. Like I guess the Broncos have a certain team, but it's like, I don't really say the Broncos probably have more talent than the Wizards have. They have more talent. Because the Wizards, they got like Porzingis and
shit. Yeah, they're just, I'd say the Wizards are just boring. But yeah, I see what you're talking about though.
The way I look at them, they just seem like I don't know how to look at it. I don't know how to think about their future. Because it's like, I'm not really, like, last year everybody was high on Judy and Sutton. I really wasn't that high on them too. Like, I was like, I thought they were solid receivers, but I wasn't like, they weren't better than Russell.
They were thinking that like Judy and Sutton were gonna take Russell Wilson like that. They were acting like Denver was a QB away because they had Judy and Sutton, and that was like the greatest receiving core already. Bro, they were high on them last year.
That Kevin Tyler Lockett are a better duo.
No,
I think
easily. Yeah.
I think them are better than both of them too. I think Lockett. I think I would say Lockett performs way better than fucking Judy and Sutton have in their whole career.
Yeah.
And Metcalf.
DK easily clears them.
Yeah.
DK easily. It's
Yeah.
not even a debate.
Like I think you could maybe take Tyler Lockett. I don't even know if you can take Judy or Sutton over Tyler Lockett because both of them they haven't performed like at all. Lockett, he has like he's up and down, but he still puts up like almost 1,000 yards every season. He's pretty consistent. So I'll probably
with Gino too.
yeah. So I just don't know about them next season. I don't know how to look at them as a team.
Yeah.
I know Broncos fans are a lot more. I know they're excited because I guess like obviously it's better than last.
Have some excitement, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't know how much excitement I have for them because they just seem like I don't know when Javonte Williams is gonna come back towards ACL. I don't know when he's gonna come back. They have Sam JP around, but he's not really doing it for me. They added Ben Powers and Mike McGlinchey in the offseason, but that doesn't move me that much. Like I'm not.
They're probably still like one of the or probably the worst team in their division still. It's between them and the Raiders. But I think Jimmy G, as long as he's able to play, he'll keep Vegas to a solid record.
Yeah, the Raiders have least Devontae Adams. Okay, that's like Devontae Adams, top 3 receiver. Yeah,
actually, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Devontae Adams does help it a lot too. Josh Jacobs was also a top 5 running back last year. Yeah,
it depends on what happens with Josh Jacobs though. I'm wondering what's gonna happen with Jacobs with Saquon because it's not looking good for them too to get their money. Because what's his name? I forgot. Dalvin Cook just got cut, and Dalvin Cook's coming off 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons. 4 straight. Yeah. So teams obviously don't give a fuck about running backs anymore. So I don't know how much money Jacobs and Saquon are gonna get paid. Yeah. I think eventually they're just gonna have to cut ties and just like sign the franchise tag and play under the franchise tag. Because like like Saquon and Jacobs. Saquon should just took that money. I don't know what his manager is telling him to do. His agent? I don't know what the fuck his agent's telling him to do. He should have just took the 12. He got offered like $12 million a year.
Oh, he didn't want it?
No.
Damn, what the hell?
This is what Saquon said about it, though. He was like, oh, you didn't see the details of the contract, though. But I'm pretty sure now he's going to get even fucking worse deal. I don't really care about the details because he's probably going to get worse. I don't know how the Giants and the Raiders can actually offer a running back even $10 million right now. It's pretty low. The running back market is fucking down.
Bill was like the Le'Veon Bell deal, yeah.
So I just don't know. I think Saquon and Jacobs are just gonna have to like take the bullet and sign the franchise tag and play.
Oh man, yeah, that's tough.
I just can't. Like if the Giants were going to offer him $13 million, declined it. Who's gonna offer him that much? Which team is gonna offer him that much money? I don't see.
Damn, yeah, no, I don't really think there's any team. Well, the Jets were dumb enough to give it to Le'Veon after not playing for a full year, but they got Breece Hall now.
Yeah.
I don't think. You would have to find like an incompetent organization. Maybe Cleveland?
Oh, yeah.
They got Chubb. What the hell am I talking about? Nah. Detroit, they got Gibbs. Fuck.
I don't see
be like one of those random, the organizations that are bad and they're bad and you know why they're bad. It's gonna be one of those teams. Washington.
I don't think Giants are trading the Washington though.
It has to be a trade. Oh, I thought he was just walking. Like he would have to walk.
I guess
as a free agent. If he was a free agent,
just send his franchise tag. He can just leave. But I don't know if the Giants are gonna do that though. I've been doing. Eventually, he's going to have to do something. He's either going to have to take less money, or he's just going to have to sign the franchise tag. Because it's like, unless he doesn't play, which I don't think not playing is going to do anything for you. I think it's going to get you.
You saw what happened to Le'Veon, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to hold on like Le'Veon and get anyone. I think he's going to get like $8 million a year if he does what Le'Veon Bell did. If he does what Le'Veon does, he's not going to
go down. Yeah, it'll go down. Because at least Le'Veon, when he did that, he was the best running back in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
after that, bro, his whole career went downhill. But
yeah, I just don't know what they're gonna do. Cause I don't think any other maybe he would. I'm pretty sure this is about the money, so it's not like he would just. I think he just wants money right now. I don't think he cares about winning so much right now. That much, I don't think he's going to the Chiefs just to win a championship. I think he wants money. That's what he's doing this for. Because if he just wanted to win a championship, then yeah, he wouldn't care about money right now. But he wants to get paid, so I don't know. It's gonna be tough for him too.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram hasn't signed his franchise tag either, but I think he's gonna have an easier time getting an extension done.
Yeah, because the running back market is pretty tough right now.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
The only player that hasn't signed the franchise tag is Tony Pollard. He's the only one that signed it. So.
Oh, for real? Yeah, damn.
But that don't make sense because he just fucking destroyed his whole leg. So he really doesn't have any leverage. I don't even think Saquon and Jacobs got leverage anymore either because of Dalvin Cook. This Dalvin Cook thing.
Dalvin Cook screwed it up even more for them.
Yeah, so. Like, Dalvin Cook's a free agent. Ezekiel Elliott's a free agent. Leonard Fournette's a free agent. There's a bunch of guys as free agents already. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Damn.
It's
Jonathan Taylor's coming up too.
Yeah, it's gotten so bad for Zeke that he's probably going to wind up on the Cowboys again for like $1 million. That's how bad nobody wants him. So they're just gonna.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, damn.
Zeke Elliott's really gonna. He's either gonna sign for. He's probably gonna sign for super cheap now, even if it's not with the Cowboys. It's gonna be with some random team for nothing.
$3 million. $3 to $5 million.
Yeah. What's crazy is that Alexander Madison got paid before any of these other dudes. Like, not even Zeke Elliott. That's how much nobody likes Zeke Elliott. That's how much they don't value him anymore.
Yeah, nah, he was pretty washed this year. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he had been pretty washed for a while compared to what he used to be.
Yeah.
Same thing with Fournette too. Dalvin Cook though was a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, that one was I'm surprised nobody even wanted to trade for him though. So that means like nobody gives a fuck about running backs because they're like, oh yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
we don't want
unless they're like Atlanta or something.
Oh yeah,
but at least Atlanta or Detroit.
You got him on the rookie deal. You got Bijan on the rookie deal for like.
That's true. Yeah,
5
the next 5 years.
Yeah. So. And he's like fresh legs too. It's not like guys like Ezekiel Elliott and Fournette. They're already like
they've been worn down. Yeah, yeah, they've been worn down. Yeah, it's crazy too. Oh man, now you bring this up, man. I genuinely am interested in seeing what happens with Jonathan Taylor next year, because this is the last year of his deal. He was a 2nd round pick, so he doesn't have the 5th year option. So this is it for him. I really want to bring him back, bro. I can't see him anywhere else but Indy.
I think he's probably going to be back in India, but I think he's probably going to be in one of those situations where you guys franchise tag him and he wants a huge contract. I don't think Alex going to just want to give out fucking money either. I think he's a pretty smart dude too. He's probably. Yeah. I'm pretty sure all the GMs
because he likes paying his own players. That's the thing. He doesn't like paying other people, like free agents and stuff. He doesn't like paying them a lot. But when it comes to his own players, bro, he'll freaking make him the highest paid. He did that with Darius Leonard. That's still a good signing. I mean, but he did with Leonard, Nelson, Kenny Moore, Braden Smith. Pretty much all the guys that he drafted, he's been able to. He has like no problem extending them.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if you're gonna give Taylor the fucking highest paid running back money. I don't think that's. Maybe if he has a huge year, but right now. Like if
he does, he might have a huge year. It depends on how the O-line could perform, bro. Because I don't think we're gonna be throwing the ball too much with Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't. Running backs are just down bad right now, money wise.
Yeah, no, it's been tough.
Like, what's crazy is I'm not even that mad. I think Alexander I don't think I would Alexander Madison is pretty good value. For like his $3 million a year, what you get him
for? For $3 million a year, god damn. He filled in pretty good when Dalvin Cook went out too, though. Like all the games where Dalvin Cook went out, Alexander Madison was able to do his thing.
I'm gonna be real with these people that are making Dalvin Cook still. Well, he last season wasn't really he was really not that efficient with the ball. He got a ton of carries. That's why he got the numbers he did. And he also had games where you get he would also have runs where you got 88-yard touchdown. And nothing for the rest of the game.
That inflated his stats a lot.
Yeah. So I kind of understand it. He was getting paid a lot of money because Minnesota did handicap themselves with that. So I don't know. It just looks like teams are not paying running backs anymore. I think they're done. of paying running
Yeah.
backs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That shit. That's tough.
But that's gonna do it for today's episode. Next episode we should have, I don't know, probably recap of either game 4 or game 5. And probably some more news around the NBA. But yeah, that'll do it for the 34th episode of the Playmaker Pod. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching.